April 1989. One man, one country. $11 billion of foreign debt, paid in full. Ahead of schedule. Every last dollar returned to the international banks that had originally lent it. No other leader in modern history had done this. Not one. The IMF stayed silent. The World Bank stayed silent. But behind closed doors, the silence was a mask. They were watching carefully, and they were worried. Here is what nobody told you. On the day Romania announced its total financial independence, Nicolae Ceausescu was not celebrating. He was calculating. $2 billion were sitting in state reserve accounts. $8 billion more were owed to Romania by developing nations across Africa, Asia, and the Middle East. Capital ready to be converted into something the global financial system had never seen before. He had a plan. A secret plan so dangerous it could never be spoken aloud in public. A plan that ultimately cost him his life. The People's Palace, the second largest building on Earth. 365,000 square meters of marble and concrete, built over a demolished Bucharest neighborhood. Ceausescu told the world it was for the people. By 1989, he had a very different purpose for it. A global bank, headquartered inside that palace. An international financial institution built to directly challenge the IMF and a World Bank operating from Bucharest under Romanian control. This was not vague ambition. Former Foreign Minister Stefan Andrei confirmed the full details after 1990. The bank would offer near-zero interest credit, exclusively for developing nations, exclusively for investment, never for consumption, without the political conditions that Western institutions always attach to their money. Starting capital, $2 billion from Romanian state reserves, plus $8 billion in outstanding debts owed to Romania by nations across Africa. Real money, already counted, already waiting. The partners preparing to join this plan were about to shock the world. Kuwait, 1976. A routine diplomatic visit, official handshakes, formal dinners. Everything predictable until a private conversation changed the course of history. The Kuwaiti ruler suggested founding a bank together. Ceausescu responded without hesitation. The institution should not be bilateral. It should serve the entire developing world, near zero interest, exclusively for real investment. No consumption, no political strings attached. The Sheikh agreed completely and promised to bring Saudi Arabia and the entire Gulf into the partnership. That conversation happened 13 years before 1989. 13 years of quiet, patient, classified negotiations. Negotiations that never appeared in a single newspaper anywhere in the world. By 1987, the coalition had grown dramatically. China, Iran, Iraq, Libya, Syria, Egypt, Yugoslavia, 8 nations with oil, gold, and resources, all united by one shared objective: permanently breaking free from Western financial control. No press releases, no public statements. Everything moved through diplomatic back channels, spoken carefully, written down as little as possible. The documents that do exist remain classified today. To understand why the plan to create an alternative to the International Monetary Fund was genuinely dangerous, you need to understand exactly how the IMF works. A poor country needs money. It goes to the IMF, it receives a loan. But attached to that loan come conditions: cut subsidies, privatize state assets, open markets, surrender economic sovereignty. The debt gets repaid, but the dependency never ends. This model has been running for 80 years. Now imagine an alternative: a bank offering real capital with near-zero interest. No political strings, no forced privatizations, no austerity demands. Just investment money for nations that the current system deliberately keeps dependent. Stefan Andrei said it plainly: if all countries stopped borrowing from Western institutions, those banks would die. That is not a political observation. That is a motive for murder. Romania had already proven that escaping the system was possible. If Ceausescu now built a functional alternative with real capital and real partners, the model could spread across 3 continents. Hundreds of millions of people permanently outside Western financial control. How many powerful people needed that stopped? December 22nd, 1989. Ceausescu is captured. December 25th. Executed. 3 days. No independent observers. No appeal. No time for any public statement. Consider every other communist leader removed from power that same year. East Germany's Honecker lived freely until 1994. Poland's Jaruzelski died in 2014, never imprisoned. Bulgaria's Zhivkov was convicted but never executed. Only Ceausescu was physically eliminated, instantly, permanently, on Christmas Day. The trial lasted hours. Each time he attempted to speak about foreign interference and internal traitors, he was immediately silenced. Whatever he knew died with him that afternoon in Targovist. Then comes the detail most people have never heard. Former CIA officer Ross Newland, stationed in Romania throughout December 1989, and personally briefing the Bush administration, later confirmed that the CIA recommended organizing a summary trial before execution. The CIA was in the room, advising the process in real time. That same month in Malta, Bush and Gorbachev held their famous summit. The official agenda is well documented. The unofficial agenda has never been fully declassified. If the fall of Ceausescu was only a popular revolution, what happened to every piece of his plan? Piece 1. BANKER. The bank designated as the financial core of his global project. After 1989, it became Romania's most powerful financial institution. By 1999, it was completely bankrupt, systematically drained through preferential loans given to connected individuals who never repaid a single dollar. The final cost to Romanian taxpayers equaled 4% of the entire national GDP. The investigation never fully identified who took the money. Piece 2. $8.6 billion in foreign debts owed to Romania, the exact capital intended to launch the bank. A 2018 government report confirms Romania recovered only a fraction. The rest is officially classified as permanently lost. Piece 3. Security files covering Ceausescu's foreign negotiations between 1987 and 1989 remain partially classified. What was discussed with China, Iran, and Libya in those final months is still not publicly known. The bank, the capital, the documents, all gone. All methodically after he was gone. Coincidence has a limit. Shanghai, 2014. China, Russia, India, Brazil, and South Africa announce a new international bank. $100 billion in starting capital. Its stated purpose: financing for emerging nations without the political conditions imposed by Western institutions. The global financial press called it a direct challenge to the existing world order. Ceausescu had described the exact same concept 25 years earlier, with $2 billion instead of $100 billion. In Bucharest instead of Shanghai, the same logic, the same target nations, the same mission. The world validated his idea. A quarter-century later, without crediting him, without ever acknowledging the parallel. Here is the question that history refuses to answer cleanly. Was the revolution of 1989 a genuine popular uprising? Or was it also a precisely timed operation designed to eliminate a man who had become too dangerous to the global financial system? The files are classified. The witnesses are dead. The money is gone. The bank was never built, but the idea survived. Someone else built it. Someone with enough power that nobody executed them for trying. Like, follow, and subscribe. and decide for yourself what you believe.